starlings. Welcome to my sector of the universe. This is Jasmine Capella Wellness, here to help you step into your truth and star into your power. For those of you who've never been here before, welcome. Thank you so much for being here for the first time. For those of you who are returning, thank you for coming back to watch another weekly. If you would like a personal reading or a live coaching session, or you want to work with me with healing, or you would like to purchase a personal tarot reading package, please hop on over to capellawellness.com. There are also links in the description box below to take you straight there. I want to wish you guys a wonderful, transformative, beautiful week. With that being said, let's get into your reading. Hey there, Aquarius. Welcome to your weekly reading. How are you? How have you been? I am back. Yay. I missed you guys. I did. I know I've been talking to some of you offline, personally, however you want to look at it, but I'm hoping everything is beautiful and wonderful in your sector of the universe. I send you much love and many blessings, as I always do. So Libra, we're going to take a look into what's going on with you right now. Did I say Libra? I just did Libra's reading. My bad. Aquarius. We are going to look into what Aquarius is dealing with right now, what obstacle you are facing, and what lesson you're learning from all of this to help you with your spiritual growth, because that is what this is about. We're then going to see what guidance Spirit has for you on how to best navigate these energies, what's going on with love and relationships for you, and we're going to look into what this new moon solar eclipse in Taurus is bringing you. It's bringing a lot of crazy stuff. It could be crazy, maybe not so good crazy, or really, really good crazy. It depends on where you are at in your spiritual journey, okay? So let's see what's going on with you right now. What's going on with Aquarius right now? Spirit guides, angels. Wow. Okay. That's fast. Two of Swords. All right. Libra had Two of Pentacles. Okay. Aquarius, what are you trying to decide? There is this fear of making a decision. You know you need to make a decision and you are afraid to do it. It's something about some completion of something, ending something. Something needs to end so that something can begin. It's like you need to close the door for something so that another one can open. This could even be about travel for others of you. Now remember, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. For somebody else who's watching this, keep your unhealthy ego in check and make sure you're honest with yourself, okay? There's another group of you where this could involve travel, all right? And I know somebody who's watching this is laughing because I did a personal reading for you and it had travel written all over it. So it could even involve world travel, all right? This could be maybe somebody is moving to another country, all right? So don't freak out if that's kind of like what you've been getting. Again, things are happening, powerful change is happening for a lot of us guys with this solar eclipse because things need to shift, all right? Things really need to come full circle so we can start, have a new beginning, all right? So for somebody here, you may have been given an offer or been getting these signs and synchronicities about world travel, or maybe you're going to be traveling for your new career, your job or something. There is something about moving or somebody getting world recognition for something. But there's this thing that needs to come to a close. It's like Spirit is saying this cycle, this chapter, this book in your life needs to end here, Aquarius, because we're trying to get you to have something completely new. It's ending the hero's journey. This part of your life is completed. I'm hearing say goodbye to the old and hello to the new, because this phase of your life is done and a new one needs to start. However, there's something about this indecision here. Some of you really need to take the blindfold off because you're avoiding the truth of the situation. You know, it's like, okay, Aquarius, you have A and B. Which one is it going to be? And you're like, I know what I need to do, but I'm afraid to do it. You're afraid of the unknown. You're afraid of something. It's like, or you don't want something to end. Okay, remember, take it how it resonates. So it's kind of like with all this mental, it's like you're second guessing this. You are overthinking this. When you know very well that the universe, it's a major arcana, it's the ending of things. The universe is saying, hey, Aquarius, you don't need to do this anymore. This is where your new beginning is headed. And it could be scary for you, but guess what? When it's scary and exciting, that's what's for you. It's part of your destiny. So there's also something about needing to speak up about something. Because Two of Swords for me is your throat chakra being blocked. Somebody needs to speak the truth about something, and you're avoiding that. This is avoidance. These are obstacles. But it's being caused by the mind. You're being overly focused on what your mind is telling you instead of what your heart's telling you. You have to go by faith, not by sight. What is it that your heart's telling you, Aquarius? This is very similar to Libra's reading already, because they had a lot of, I talked a lot about what is it that they need to trust their gut. It was about following their heart. So maybe Libra's reading might pertain to your situation too. So yeah, you know something needs to end here, Aquarius. And you're afraid to make that decision. You keep avoiding it. Some of you keep putting it off. There's like procrastination with this too. I don't usually get procrastination with Two of Swords, but I'm feeling it. It's kind of like the Winter card or Seven of Cups type of energy type of thing. It's like, you know, you need to make the choice, but you're trying to see if there are other opportunities, other choices to make, but there aren't. Apparently there's only one, or there's only two, because it's Two of Swords. There's a sense of wholeness here. You need to choose the things that are going to make you feel fulfilled, whole, complete. What is going to make you successful? How you define success, not how somebody else defines success. It's all relative, right? So which one is it going to be? You're going to still keep making the same, going into the same cycles, repeating the same patterns? Or are you going to get out of that and you're going to start something completely new? You're going to take that leap of faith. That's what the energy of the Fool card. And you're just going to go for it. Say, you know what? I'm just going to do this. I'm not going to fear the unknown. I'm going to go close this out and make that choice that I'm afraid to make and go start the new journey. Some of you, this has to do with your healing journey, or if you're dealing with divine counterpart, this is about you ending this chapter or ending this cycle with regards to something that keeps being repetitive with you and your counterpart, and you're saying, you know what, I got to stop this. I got to be on my own, and I got to start on my healing journey. Start living my life's purpose. That could be for some of you here. For others, if it's not a divine counterpart thing, it's really about you starting the next phase of your life. And this time you're not going to give into fear. You're not going to listen to the outside world. You're going to do you. You're going to do Aquarius. You're going to listen to what Aquarius' heart is telling you. You listen to what God is telling you, your angels, your ancestors, anybody who's supporting you with your journey. You're going to follow that too. And you're not really going to be fearful of it anymore. You're not going to second guess that anymore. It's complete, the end of second guessing. It's the end of overthinking, the end of avoiding this situation, this decision that you know you need to make. And if you need to speak your truth about something, It's now the right time to do it. The time is ripe. The energies are in place for whatever this is. A lot of this eclipse energy, guys, is moving us to the next phase of our lives. So don't doubt it. Don't second guess it. The world is moving you to something better. Don't avoid this situation. You can't avoid this new beginning. And if this does involve something with world travel, or you're moving to another part of the world or something like that, or just another phase in your life where you have to move, know that this is for your highest good. This is what God wants for you. It's needed because this phase in your life is done and you now need to move to the next one. It's going to be bigger and better. I've seen like the Eight of Cups with this. Okay. After that is Pisces energy. Maybe you're dealing with the Pisces. Maybe not. But this is the Hangman. Look at this from a different perspective. Let go and let God. This door will slam shut and it's going to stay shut. It won't reopen and nobody can reopen it. This is time for you to stop being suspended in the air and stop like waiting and overthinking. Like, I don't know if I can do this, but you've gone through this. Some of you have gone through this Hangman energy. You feel enlightened. You had that epiphany. You know what it is you need to do to move forward. You know what cycles need to end. You know that when you surrender and you let go and let God take over, everything is going to be more peaceful and everything will better fall into place for you. It'll be somewhat of a smoother ride when you let go and let God. I forgot to light my incense, guys, so bear with me. So yeah. Either you have done this or you need to do this. You have to let go and not be afraid of the unknown. There's also patience needed. With whatever is ending here, have patience. Just go with the flow. There's no need to have any control over anything. All right. I'm also hearing with this Hangman, there's something that has been, you know, suspended in the air. It's been a long time. Things haven't been, they've been stagnant. Things haven't been moving, right? Because this Hangman's not doing anything. He's just, she's just hanging off of this rope here. It's not rope. It's, I forgot what it's called. She's hanging off of something. And nothing has been moving, right? But this is coming to an end. If you've been waiting, things have been stagnant, there's been a pause, there's no more pause. There's no more waiting around. There's no more trying to continue your healing work, being enlightened. There's no more trying to recalibrate your energies, that type of stuff. That's coming to an end. Because look what's after that. That's the Lover's card. It's kind of like the wait. I'm hearing the wait is over for some of you who've done that work. You knew that things weren't moving and, you know, okay, I don't really see any progress, but I see the bigger picture here. I look at this differently. I know what's going on. I have to trust the process and let God do his thing. And you knew that something was going to come along eventually because it's on God's plan, not your plan. So you were just hanging around, but you were continuing to be enlightened. You were continuing to shine your light and stay balanced here, okay? You weren't letting the outside world get the best of you. You were working your dharma, whatever this is, and you weren't stressing out about this situation. And some of you, it has to do with a connection. Sacred union with somebody. There's the number 6. This is Gemini energy. There's Pisces. There's something with Gemini and Pisces in this reading, okay? So apparently, with things not moving in a connection here, that's coming to an end. There's a new cycle because now you're going to come into sacred union with someone. And there's this passion new beginning here. All right. Things are starting anew with this person. But there's also, like I said, if you're dealing with a divine counterpart, okay, you kind of have to get into this mode and kind of take a pause from probably getting into relationships, period. And getting into hermit mode. I tend to feel hermit with hangman too. So there's something about you just getting into this state where, okay, let's put this on pause. I'm not going to date. I'm not going to worry about this connection. I'm going to start working on myself and become more enlightened and to have a better idea as to what it is I need to do with my life's purpose, my healing, whatever this is. And I'm going to close out this chapter of having to be in relationships or things like that, looking for love all the time. I'm not going to chase it anymore. I'm going to have it chase me. And I'm going to start a new journey. And it's going to be something completely different where I'm really going to do my work in solitude here. All right. But then again, for others of you who've done the work, it's like this, you know, there's no longer more rating. This comes to an end. This cycle of things like not moving, being stagnant, of the pause, is coming to an end, and sacred union is going to occur for some of you. And then there's the King of Wands in the reverse. See, this person is no longer being stagnant or just resisting taking action. There's no longer control going on in this connection, and there's Four of Wands after this. There is the 1111 card. There is the divine counterpart, twin flame union stuff right here. Marriage, celebrations, culmination of things, major milestones, okay? Apparently, your counterpart you were dealing with perhaps was lacking confidence and, you know, making poor choices before, but they chose you. They're no longer going to be stagnant. They're going to take action here, and that's a huge milestone where they had issues with self-confidence and courage to move forward, to take the lead, to take action on this, to move forward with union. And this is a major milestone for your person because now they have leveled up and they have made some great achievement here. And now it's time to celebrate their successes. All right. And the others of you, don't take control over the situation, especially in your divine counterpart connection or you're in karmic relationships or something that you need to release, you know, release control of this. All right. You have to have the courage and confidence to go on this journey on your own, because that's going to be where you do your best work. See, there's the Two of Wands. There's another two. Don't let indecision keep you from moving forward with what it is you need to do. You have the ace in your hands. You have the light of God. You have that wand, that go for it wand. I'm going to do what lights me up. I'm going to follow my passions. I have this longing to just go out there and do what I need to do. This is about you stepping out of your comfort zone, taking the path less traveled. And she's by herself, right? I talked about solitude. She's going to go on this journey by herself. When you see the Two of Wands and the Three of Wands in Rider Waite, there's only one person in both cards. And then when you get to the Four, there's multiple people. Some of you are going through this journey alone so that you can get to having that sacred union or that house or that new beginning, you know, celebrating with people, celebrating your successes, your work, all the effort you put in. There is something with travel. Like I said, some of you have this thing about travel. Like you have this longing. I want to travel more. I wanted to go see the world. There's the globe right there. Again, with the world card here, there's something about seeing the world and things like that. And apparently this is part of your destiny, and Spirit God is granting you this. Making plans. You've been thinking about, oh, I'm planning on moving. I'm planning on transitioning to something else. And you may be thinking that the plans have been on hold and you've been kind of like waiting. It's like, okay, I have the world in my hands. I know what I want to do. I'm just waiting for God to tell me when to go, and God's going to tell you to go when to go. Because again, with that major arcana, the world card is here. This is ending, and now you're really going to be moving to a next phase of your life. But this is about you moving to something else that's different. And again, if this is pertaining to you having to move out of the country, that is a huge move, right? That is definitely stepping out of your comfort zone, okay? Or even just traveling the world. That's going to be very different for you. But Spirit is saying that you're ready for this because you have the ace in your hands. All right. Hold the vision and trust the process as it comes with this card. Everything's going to be fine. God is coming in with presenting you with that right moment to do whatever this next thing is. And again, the 2 goes to the 3 of Wands. The 3 is about travel as well. Okay, so there is some strong thing about travel, but don't be up in your head about this decision. Your gut keeps telling you this is what you need to do, or if it's not travel, it's moving to the next phase. Okay, if it's not moving, it's moving to the next phase of your life, because you know things need to change and you have to be part of that change. What is the obstacle in this for Aquarius? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Palladium, Syrians, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Okay. You want me to take all of them? There's a lot of obstacles here, and look what comes out. The top of the deck previously comes out. It's the 2 of Wands, 5 of Cups. Somebody's laughing because I have somebody who's an Aquarius that I work with. This card haunts their readings. 9 of Wands, 10 of Swords, 10 of Cups, 9 of Cups, the Sun, and the 8 of Wands. Oh boy. Okay, let me go back real quick because Spirit just told me something. With this card here, see, so we saw the World card, right? Something is ending. This phase of your life is ending. But you're kind of doubting, like you don't see it coming. You're not going to see it coming. You're wondering if what your gut is telling you is true. And it is. There's a big change for those of you who think change isn't coming, but it is. Your gut knows. You got to stop listening to what your head's telling you. Stop doubting. Stop second guessing what your gut's saying. Why? You got to hold the vision, trust the process, like I said. Make adjustments. Reevaluate. Reassess the situation. You know that it's going to be time to make a move, whether it's literally or figuratively. And you've been just longing for this. And you're like, is it ever going to come here? Right? She's just sitting by that window. The sun's setting. The sun keeps setting. She's like, okay, another day goes by. And I'm like, okay, I haven't seen anything yet. This also talks about know that your hard work is paying off. Keep moving forward. Because that day is going to come. But this is also about with this obstacle here. It could very well, when this opportunity presents itself, you're going to be wondering, should I actually do this? Can I do this? 5 of Cups. Okay, guys, with whatever this big change is, you're going to have to lose something to gain something. You may have to leave someone or something behind. I'm hearing very strongly for somebody here, if there's something with a world move or you're moving to some place completely different, you're going to leave family and friends behind. You're going to leave the place you've ever known. And if you're moving to a new country, you're moving from a country you've ever, the only country you've ever lived in. That's for somebody here, okay? It's going to be a challenge because it seems like God is really, wow. I'm hearing God is really pushing you out of your comfort zone this time around. But you're prepared for this. Because this is part of your destiny. Your 3D self is going to be like, oh my God, I really need to do this. And if there's like a house move or something, it's gonna be bittersweet, because you're gonna be like, man, you know what? I had a lot of memories in this state, this country, in this house. This is gonna be a little bit sad here, right? But this is the silver lining card. Everything happens for a reason. And while this may be bittersweet, there may be sadness here. And if you actually do have to lose something, know that that always happens in life. That change always involves, at some point, you have to lose something to gain something. But that's going to be okay. Just don't get so caught up in this Five of Cups energy with this loss here, all right? Don't get stuck in the past, because after the Five of Cups is the Six of Cups, and then you get too nostalgic, and then that just wreaks havoc on your brain, your mind, your body, all that stuff, right? It doesn't help you. There's also something here, this decision you need to make, and you're avoiding it. It has to do with forgiveness. You really have to like reevaluate why there's an issue for some of you with regards to forgiveness, and forgiveness tends to pop up in your readings. Forgive yourself, forgive others. That frees you from karma. It clears your heart chakra. And if you've heard me say this quite a few times before, what does that do? It opens the gateway to having everything. A more peaceful life, the abundance, the true love, all of these things. This is also accepting things for how they are, because you have to understand that all is well and all is as it should be. When we have setbacks, they're really set-ups. So whatever didn't go right in your life here, Aquarius, it's to prepare you for the new. Rejection's protection. God knows. He knows that things haven't really worked out. He knows that things have been stagnant, things haven't been moving, or it's like, man, you know, I worked hard on this, and I was hoping things would change, or I'm hoping I'd be able to travel or move or something, and I don't see anything, and I'm just like, is anything going to come to the situation? And God's telling you, look, you know, this is happening for a reason, because you are being prepared for something greater. And again, if this has to do with forgiveness, you know, that helps you to move on. Accept things for who they are. You know, accept people for who they are. People can change. I've seen it. I'm one of them. Change for the better, that is. There is hope in that. But there's a sense of forgiveness here. It's really going to help free you. And some of you, it's like, you know you need to do that. Some of you are avoiding it. Could just be about forgiving yourself for tolerating some sort of behavior, or, you know, I should have done this, I should have done that, shoulda, coulda, woulda. Leave that alone. That doesn't get you anywhere. All right? There's also something, yeah, with somebody, you know, moving or whatever. You've been longing for some change, because Five of Cups is change also. And nothing's been happening. But when this, again, this opportunity presents itself, especially if it has to do with moving or something, you're moving on from this life that is not going to serve you anymore. Even if the life has been fine, you've been happy, God's pushing you to something different. I'm going to go through the order that these came in. 9 of Wands. Getting defensive. There's some energy here from somebody. It's like, I can't forgive. I just can't do it. You really have to ask yourself why. Is it because of your unhealthy pride, your ego? Forgiveness does not mean that you tolerate or you accept what they did. You accept the person because there's a sense of understanding that this person did what they did to you because they were not in a divine place. They were coming from distorted energies. They were dealing with battles you knew nothing about. And some of you put up these blocks like, I can't. There's like this aggressive energy with the Sign of Wands I'm feeling. And for some, it has to do with this forgiveness thing. That's why you have to really look at this differently. Really reassess this. Ask yourself why you're putting up these walls. Why are you resisting this? For others of you, this is understanding that you can do this. It's been a long journey. It's been a long battle. You've put in a lot of hard work. There were a lot of setbacks. There were a lot of disappointments. There were a lot of things that didn't go right. But you persevered. And you continued to push through. And you didn't give up. Even when you got into this sometimes, man, you know what? This sucks. Like, what's going on? I thought this was going to happen. I thought this was going to turn out this way. But it was to teach you something. Teach you about perseverance and true grit and diligence. Unflappable courage. That you do have the strength and power, courage and confidence to push forward. That you do have it within you. That you have this like need to keep going. And you're going to need this for what comes in your future, Aquarius. Because when the going gets tough, the tough gets going. You know how many people throw in the towel? A lot. They collapse. And then they fall to the ground and they don't get back up, and they've already failed when they've done that. They tripped over their shoes right before the finish line because they started freaking out. They started getting in their head, oh my God, am I going to be able to get there? Or like, who's next to me? And then the next thing you know, they trip up and then they don't cross the finish line. You are so close. This is the last challenge before you reach that success with the World card. Before you come to the end of this cycle. It's been tiring. This is the wounded warrior. This is weariness. It's like, I've got this Ace of Wands in my hand again. I'm utilizing this to burn off all of that stuff that I don't want to go back to. All these lower vibrational energies, the challenges, the fears, the anxieties, the uncertainties, the doubt, the sorrow, the sadness, the disappointments. I've got to push through. Because you are so close, Aquarius. But if you keep putting these walls up and you're resisting change and you're like, nope, I'm going to stay here on my side of the fence and I'm going to just put up my walls and I'm not going to forgive and I'm not going to do what I need to do to heal, that's on you. You're just going to still stay stuck in the hero's journey and you won't move from the World to the Fool card. Look at all these tens. We have 2 tens. We have 2 nines. 5 with the change. The Sun is the best card in the deck. 19 breaks down to a 10. 9 plus 1 is 10. Breaks down to a 1 by looking at it as another 10. 3 tens, guys. 10-10 pertains a strong energy of sacred union with your counterpart. Obstacles have been pushing through. Like, how can it get any worse? Like, man, I went through all these tough life lessons and I'm still standing. You know what this does to somebody when they don't back down, when they have this really pure energy of perseverance? That means they can take on the world. They can deal with anything. And that's all the life's lessons, all the experiences they went through, all the hard work they put in to get to here. It's a culmination of very heavy things, very tough challenges. But for some of you Aquarians, you've overcome this. But this was always like, this was a big obstacle for you because you're like, when is this going to end? Oh my goodness. Can I get through this? But here, I love this Ten of Swords. I talk about this all the time because there are no swords in her back. She's not dead in the water. She learned from those life experiences. It helped her to keep pushing forward because she knew it wasn't the end. She knew that this weariness, this tiredness, this heaviness here, hardships, financial ruin, victimization, betrayals, failure. She knew that that was not the end. She knew that she wasn't a failure. She's like, this is just a cycle that I gotta go through to build up my strength of resilience, to build up my stamina and endurance, to prepare me for the next cycle and the next one and the next one. And you go through all of these different smaller journeys until in the hero's journey to get to the major one with the World card. And then if you've been able to get through all of these difficulties, all this pain and suffering, all of these harsh lessons and karmic patterns, you've made it, Aquarius. You've made it to the end, and now you are ready for the bigger, better change. You're ready for that new life that is going to take you to greater heights, and it's going to be a life you've never experienced before. But that's because you had to prepare for all of that, so that with all this amazing stuff that comes to you, again, this is what it is. The amazing stuff that comes to you, Aquarius, with the Ten of Cups, the Nine of Cups, and the freaking Sun with the Eight of Wands, things suddenly shifting. It's kind of like you go from these heavy energies. That's why I kept these in order. Disappointments and setbacks, like, oh my God, can I get through this? Like, what is going on? You knew that God was in control and all this pain and suffering was temporary. And you're like, you know what? I know this isn't the end. I can come out of this. And for some of you, you did. And when you have that strength, again, and the resilience to come out of that, look what God rewards you with. 10 of Cups, 9 of Cups, the Sun. You come bursting out of this stagnant energy, of this disappointing energy, this weariness, all of this heaviness, and then there's a breakthrough here, and things completely shift out of nowhere. This is out of the blue energy. This is bursting with energy. You maintain this. Every time you kind of went down, you came back up. And you got this energy again, and you did it over and over and over again, realizing the true personal power that you have within you to keep pushing forward. And you didn't back down, and you didn't give up. And you found this energy again with that Sun. There's a lot of illumination here, a lot of energy rush. There's a massive energy rush here. That solar plexus was regenerated. The solar plexus chakra was renewed and regenerated. I think that's the word. And you just pushed through another cycle again. And because of all of that, Aquarius, you overcame all of this. Things are completely shifting. This is another travel card. You're moving here. You're getting communication from somewhere about a move, about someone. Could be your counterpart because we have 10 of Cups here. Your wish is coming true for sure. You've been hoping for like this happily ever after, the storybook ending. You believed in the impossible. There's a blending of families here. That you've been wishing a lot, Aquarius, and now this is coming to fruition, okay? Because with all of this strife and this difficulty, you still maintained a high vibration with these cards right here. And this was a huge challenge for you to maintain. It's like what Tyler Perry talks about, climb and maintain. I actually have that on my inspirational board. And every time I got into this, guys, it was not easy. What did I do? I looked at that board and it was like climb and maintain. What was I maintaining? I was maintaining my high vibrational energies. And then I would listen to my music. I would do things that would lift me up again, and I'd get right back up there. And I continued to push through. These are very, very high frequency energies. This is pure bliss all through here. All of this light emanating out of you, Aquarius, and it's just like you're bursting with enthusiasm. You're bursting with optimism. You're bursting with positivity because you knew at the end of the day, if you got through this, you were trusting your gut. And again, you had this tendency to overthink. You were doubting your gut, but it's like, nope, I have to go back to having that positive mindset. Also balancing your life with doing your dharma, working your dharma, and doing things that are playful, like tapping into your inner child and making sure that you had fun in your life to build back up those high energies. All right. And you said to yourself, I know that this is coming. As long as I stay content and joyful and blissful within myself, knowing that I'm going to get that treasure, that jackpot, I have to keep that positive mindset. I still have to be at that high vibrational state to attract this. And some of you have accomplished this. Now you're going to have material and emotional wealth. You're coming into union with your counterpart. There's a blending of families for some of you. The happily ever after, the storybook ending. A divine, stable, solid, balanced marriage. Home life, life in general, with your divine partner. It's the 10 of Cups. A lot of people don't get the 10 of Cups, but that's because they have to be 9 of Cups first. Happily single, finding that joy, fulfillment within you, because the joy comes from within you. It doesn't come outside of you. You finding your own treasures. You finding what lights you up. Tapping into all these cups here and bursting with that energy. No matter how hard it got, no matter how painful it was, you still vibrated at this. This is the key to achieving everything like I talked about. This is a clear heart chakra right here. When you're full of this energy, your chakras are illuminated. They're clear. They're free and clear. They're unblocked. This is very powerful energy, Aquarius, and some of you have been emanating this, and you're going to be rewarded because through it all, you maintained this. Even when you dipped, like I said, you came back up, like I was talking about with my experience. It is hard as shit to do, trust me. But it's part of the process. It's part of the process. It's part of the journey. And every time you got to move out of the comfort zone, it's so much easier to be down in the dumps and be defensive and be tired and be like, woe is me, like, whatever, man, I'm just going to sit here and wallow in my sorrows. Nope. It's so much easier to be in this victim energy and this crappy energy, guys. That's why you get so rewarded when you're able to come out of that. Even if it dips the slightest bit to down to that level and you come out of it, this is what you get. You move on and you keep persevering and you keep moving forward and not looking back. But for some of you who've really achieved this greatness here, you're getting everything under the sun. It's a completely new beginning. It's prosperous. It's abundant. Because you're radiating with this incredible light. And because of your high frequency, you are getting everything under the sun. Wishes coming true. And it's not just one wish, like a whole bunch of stuff is coming to you. Again, with this abundance here. There is great wealth with all of these cards here. Your life is completely shifting with this solar eclipse. And there's the sun. The solar eclipse right there. It's really changing the game for you, Aquarius. This is beautiful, beautiful energy. But you got to go through all the bullshit to get here. God is not going to bless people with these types of energies if they don't go through this first. That's just how it works. When you see the light at the end of every tunnel, you see the silver lining in everything. You accept things for how they are and you still maintain the high vibration, God greatly rewards you with a life that you are never going to believe you're going to have. This is everything right here. This is what so many people want to achieve, but they don't want to do the hard work to get it. They don't want to do the healing. They don't want to forgive. They don't just want to stay in their bubble and be like, whatever, it is what it is. Then that's going to be your life. That's the harsh reality of it all. God won't grant you all of this if you don't go through all of that crap. Because when you have it all, you are not going to lose it all. That would be a sad thing to see, Aquarius. If you went through a bunch of stuff and you weren't prepared, and God gives you everything under the sun, and then you lose everything under the sun in one fell swoop. That would be pretty shitty. And that's what God doesn't want you to do. That's why you got to have that strength and that perseverance here to prepare you for all of this. There's also something about selfishness. The shadow side of this stuff with obstacles, selfishness, and being in authentic relationships. You know that it's not, there's no harmony here. There's no balance. It's not blissful. And you're like, you feel empty. Some of you are in authentic relationships where you feel empty. You don't feel genuinely happy, and you know it. You're not being honest with yourself. This is the truth right here. You're being overly optimistic about a connection, when in reality, it's not what you think it is. Stagnation. You know you need to take action on something. You know you need to move away from whatever these inauthentic relationships are and find your own happiness. Because you are not going to find your happiness in a relationship if you're not happy by yourself first. Again, when you get to here, 9 of Cups, you're fulfilled within yourself, you attract someone who's vibrating at the same level. That's where you have the divine relationship, companionship, the happily ever after. You're not codependent on somebody else. There's a codependency on relationships, on having somebody else fulfill you. It's not how it works. That's when you get into these relationships that are blah, and they're not fulfilling. There's something with divorce here for a few of you, okay? There's somebody here who has to forgive somebody that you got divorced to. Forgiveness. Move on. You were betrayed in a marriage. That's what caused a divorce. I don't know what this is. This is for somebody here. You want the true love. You want this, Aquarius. You're going to have to do this. Walk away. Move away from that betrayal. Feeling like a victim. You have to be the victor, not the victim, Aquarius. We put ourselves in that victim mentality. We have to take accountability for our actions. Because if somebody continuously does something to us and we feel like, oh, they did this, they put me in this, it's their fault, it's their fault, it's their fault. Look what you're doing. You probably gave your power away to somebody. That's the harsh truth. Again, you're a victor, not a victim. You want to stay with the swords in your back? You want to stay down, dead in the water? That's your choice. Not anybody else's. Nobody put you there. You can't blame others for your pain and your suffering. And you can't rely on others for your happiness either. That is part of that hero's journey. That hero does all this alone and learns all of this stuff so that when they realize the truth of the situation and they find that light within themselves, They find the happiness within themselves. It's this energy right here. Their wishes will be granted because their heart chakra is cleared, and they attract this. But being in authentic relationships, guys, and you trying to fill a void, trying to be in something that you know is not harmonious, that is not fulfilling you, you're not living your best life, and you're not living your truth. You know it. You know there's something you got to do. There's something you need to communicate. Again, with the throat chakra. Some of you, your throat chakra's blocked. You need to tell that partner or whoever this is, that boss, that job, whatever, this is not working for me. I don't feel happy. I don't feel fulfilled. I'm tired. I'm weary. I'm doing everything. I'm emotionally, spiritually, physically spent. I'm done. I can't deal with this inauthenticity anymore. Again, guys, when you're not living in a place of truth, how can you have 10 of Cups in your life? Because this is a divine energy. This is pure divine energy. Not being in your truth is not. They're conflicting energies here. But a lot of major cycles are ending. Expect powerful change, Aquarius. Whether you have done your work or not, anyway, everyone is being catapulted towards their destiny. God and the universe are really trying to get everybody to try to have this. But if you're resisting it, that's on you. It doesn't come easy, guys. True love does not come easy. Having everything under the sun does not come easy. And you know the sun card doesn't always come out in readings. There's a lot of pure joy and contentment. Somebody here is really going to be living the good life, the life of luxury right here. But you're going to have to lose something to get this. I think you guys got this before. And it may have to deal with a big move. Okay? Wow, I just heard your happiness lies on the other side of the world. Okay, I don't know what that is. Again, with the travel. Relocation, moving. There's some things you're going to have to leave behind. And I'm hearing for somebody, at least one person here, that's family. That's friends. The place you've ever known. I forgot to mention the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. Somebody's being silent about something. You're holding something in. You're holding a secret. You need to let this out. This could also be you're very psychic. You're very intuitive. You're not trusting your intuition, let alone listening to it. What is your intuition telling you, Aquarius? Again, stop being in your head. Trust what your heart's telling you. You need to communicate with somebody? Do it. The truth, that is. This is also for those of you where things are ending here with that world cycle. You don't see it. Things are going on behind the scenes you know nothing about. This is the High Priestess coming in to bring harmony and balance to disharmonious situations. You're getting a lot of support from the heavens here, from God, your angels, your ancestors. A lot of support. They are working very, very hard behind the scenes to make sure that you get your blessings for those of you who've done the work. They're also making sure they're working behind the scenes to catapult you towards your heart's desires, your wishes, your goals. And for those of you, you know, disappointments, nothing's going on. I don't see anything. Nothing's materializing. Look, all of this right here is what you are going to be blessed with. Again, you are right there, Aquarius. You are so freaking close. Don't stop before the miracle occurs. This is what's going on. What God and your spirit team is working on, you don't know about. All of this. If you have really done your work, I cannot stress that enough. This is what you don't see. This is what's hidden from you, because they want this to be like a shock and awe for you. It's like a massive tower moment, but a really good tower. This solar plexus. Again, see, solar plexus chakra. Some of you need to clear that. This is what this solar eclipse is bringing some of you. It's hidden from you for a reason. They want you completely awed by what is coming to you. It is happening out of nowhere. You have no idea. This amazing life is about to manifest. You have no clue. Being shot out of a cannon. Things are going to shift in a dramatic way. And you're not going to believe what's coming. But it's showing you right here, right? But again, some of you are doubting. You're second guessing. For those of you who've done the work. This is beautiful energy right here. Oh my God. Look what's after the High Priestess. It's the Empress. Huh. Things are manifesting, guys. Earth energy. Taurus is an earth sign. Here's Pisces. This is Venus incarnate. Venus is in Pisces. Look where your Venus is. If you have a very nice Venus placement right now with regards to Venus being in Pisces, you're going to be blessed with some beautiful things. Oh, in the moon. Pisces again, Cancer. The new moon solar eclipse. Oh my God. It's right here. And Venus in Pisces. Because Venus will be in Pisces when this new moon solar eclipse happens. Look what's after that. Change is coming. It's inevitable. It's hidden from you. Secrets are going to be revealed. Things are going to be revealed to you guys, but they're hidden for a reason. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Others of you, you got to listen to your intuition, your dreams, your intuitive hits. What are they telling you? Act on it. The wheel is at the frickin' top of the deck here. Stop trying to control things. Stop trying to control fate. Just roll with the punches. Roll the dice. Take a chance. Take a risk. Don't doubt anything. Trust your gut here. You know what to do. The others of you, good fortune, good luck. It's really on its way. Like, you hit the jackpot. And this keeps coming up for Aquarius readings, okay? Things are suddenly shifting in your favor, guys. Like, this is going to come in super fast. You're not going to know what hit you. You're not going to know what hit you. Let's see what the lesson here is. Because I've been talking about this for a long time. What is the lesson Aquarius is learning from this? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian, Sirians, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. I heard part of the lesson is to trust your intuition. Really listen to what your heart is telling you. What lesson is Aquarius learning from this? Spirit guides and angels, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Okay. Do they not have a lesson this time around? Well, look at this. The Emperor comes out with the Three of Cups and the Queen of Cups. Okay, guys. We got a lot of majors. I mean, we got the Sun. We've got a lot of nice cards. Three of Cups. Okay, lesson though. Learning how to have fun in life. I talked about that with the Sun card. All right. Finding a like-minded community. Finding people who are supportive of you. I talked about finding friends. I did say, for some of you, you're going to be losing friends in order to gain more of your soul tribe, okay? But this is also about learning to have more fun in your life. Your emotional state of being is very important here with this Three of Cups card. Third-party situations even, okay? Maybe this is something about partying too much, indulging too much in things that are not for your highest good, indulging in things that you think are filling up your cups, but they're not. Taking control. You got to release control, Aquarius. You have to find your personal power here. And some of that is going to come from a group of more like-minded people to kind of like give you that support, right? Because again, the friends that you have, they affect your abundance. They affect your blessings. They do. It's about the energies. It's like taking your power back, right? Taking control of the situation. What friends you're surrounding with, what community you live in, what soul tribe you are in, right? Or some of you need to get closer to a soul tribe. Again, with trusting your intuition with the Queen of Cups, guys. We're having an Aries here. There's a lot. There's Leo here. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I'm getting strong Pisces energy for whatever reason. But you need to take control of your life. The things that you can control. Not excessive control over things. Who you surround yourself with, where you live, what you eat, what you drink, your career, who you choose as partners. You have control over that. You have to be more in tune with your emotions here. Let go and let God. Just go with the flow of life. Don't try to control everything. Again, with that wheel, being authoritarian. I need to do this my way or the highway. This is like a little bit of selfishness with this Aries energy being ruled by Mars, okay? You know, doing things for the greater good of humanity. You can have that power, but you don't need to control people to have that power. You don't need to control situations or things to have that power. I'm hearing igniting your personal power is a huge lesson for you to learn. You have the power to create the life that you want. You have the power to be in this happy, joyous, harmonious state. There's some weird message here for somebody. I don't want to say weird. With the divorce thing I was picking up on, there was like somebody who cheated on a third party. Could have been with a water sign, another feminine energy or something like that. Someone who was like very sexually charged or something. Someone who is very selfish. And there's something about learning from this person that you were married to with this whole third party situation, because they went with somebody else, something like that. That's for somebody specific. Okay. Just move forward. Keep moving forward. Progress. Don't, if this is resonating with whoever this is, this is resonating for, don't let this person who did this to you affect your abundance, because you have true love coming for you, but you getting caught up in what this person did to you is blocking you from everything that I talked about. The 10 of Cups, the 9 of Cups, the Sun. This is it. This person is interfering with your happiness. Don't let this person take your power away. Take it back. You're giving this power away to this individual who betrayed you, who slept with somebody else, who married somebody else. Let that shit go. It has nothing to do with your abundance, with your destiny, nothing. It's a huge lesson for you to learn for whoever this is for. You have to keep moving forward and just let it go. Let it go. Others of you, you really have to be paying attention to your intuition, trusting it. Just go with the flow. You'll have so much more peace and tranquility in your life when you just go with the flow and find people who are at peace too. There's no drama. There's no crazy shit going on. There's no animosity, no hostilities. If you're dealing with that, Aquarius, you got to find a different group of friends, a different tribe, okay? Balance your emotions. Feel that flow of divine love of God come through you and pour out of you. This is about forgiveness and having compassion and not judging others, because this person knows that other people go through crap that you don't know about. People are hurting. You walk by somebody, they can have a smile on their face and they may be hurting like hell inside because some craziness is going on in their life. People need a lot more love these days, a lot more unconditional love, a lot more compassion. We have to stop blaming. We have to stop pointing fingers. We have to stop assuming why people are acting like assholes or something like that. You have no idea what they've been through. You can't judge somebody or criticize anyone until you have all the facts. I've said that before too. No one has any right to do that. And this is not just about you, Aquarius. This is about you having this love with this Queen of Cups so that you can heal others, because this is about healing everybody else. You know how much better off we would be if we would see the world differently and we would have this compassion and forgiveness and unconditional love for each other? We're here to help the next person, to heal the next person. And that heals the next, and the next, and the next. The vibration of the planet will elevate when we're able to do that. And we won't have to deal with people who screw us over. We won't have to deal with people who betray us. You get where I'm going with this? But it starts with us. The more we're able to have this energy of this Queen of Cups, the better off everyone is going to be, to the point where we won't be dealing with controlling people, with people who take advantage of us. You get the gist of this. You guys are smart. It's time to go on that journey, guys. Again, with the travel. Step outside of your comfort zone. Make forward progress. Don't be waiting around for some miracle to happen if you haven't done anything about it. You have to take some action into this, but you also have to just go with the flow. And trust what your gut is telling you and where they want you to head towards. Dream big. Don't dream small. We have some big dreams right here. Big wishes, guys. This is possible for sure. And it's possible with God. You got to trust the process. You got to keep moving forward. Don't rest on your laurels, okay? And for the others of you, there is a reconciliation, there is a reunion, there is marriage, there's something to celebrate about. You've done a lot of work. There's a divine masculine coming in here who wants to reconcile with you. Your person is totally leveled up. They want to move the connection with you to the next level. There is a lot of love for you here, Aquarius. Your ships are definitely coming in. You've put in a lot of hard work, and now it's time to reap your rewards. There's 2 3s here. There's a lot of double numbers, you guys. There's a lot. 3s are about expansion, exploration, things moving to the next level, leveling up. Okay, things are definitely leveling up in your life, your love life, and some of you do have to move across overseas. There's water right there. Okay. There is a lot of travel involved in this. Things are going to be a lot more stable. For some of you, you are marrying your counterpart, your divine masculine, who happens to be very mature, obviously, but they're also very stable and grounded. They're also very successful in a business. They may have their own business and they're very successful with it, and they want to bring you into that. This is the ultimate provider and protector right here. This is the true role of a divine masculine. And here's divine feminine too. Reconciliation between the feminine and the masculine right there. You've given everything to God. And you're just going with the flow, rolling with the punches, rolling the dice, just going with the wind. Because you know this is coming. So if you're doubting it, get that out of your head. You feel it. You intuitively know. It's just because you cannot see it. Again, with that high priestess energy. Because you're like, I don't see anything. But you're getting signs and synchronicities. You got to trust in that. Oh, Lord Jesus. Okay. Oh, my gosh. I need to go pick up my kids soon. Okay, spirits. What guidance do we have for Aquarius? Oh, really? Oh my God, my guys are really messing with me right now. Emotional healing. And now it doesn't want to focus. See what happens? As your heart heals of old emotional pain, you receive new blessings of love. New blessings and love. See, some of you have done the emotional healing. Others of you need to do the emotional healing. It won't focus. Perfect timing. This is the right time for you to move forward. There you go. It's time to take action. The time is now. I said that it's ripe. It's time for you to go. Oh, look. Goodbye to the old. Hello to the new. You finished one part of your life and a new and even better part is beginning. I think I called this card out. There you have it. Affirmations to lift up your thoughts and energy and to attract what you desire. Use positive affirmations. I already talked about this. Being a low vibrational energy is not going to help this. You have to say, I am abundant, I am positive, I am whatever. I am is a very powerful statement. Everything's okay. Don't worry. It's all working out in a beautiful way. Don't worry about what's to come, what's not to come. It's going to work out. You have to trust and have faith in God. Oh. Okay, guys. I'm sorry. This hit me really hard. Okay. New home. Moving is a step in the right direction for you. Yep. I talked about moving. Some of you are moving to a new home. And for some of you, this may be a completely different home. Like new country. Okay. I'm getting that very strongly for some of you. If you've been wondering about moving or something like that, there is your confirmation right there. You are moving to a new home. You're worried about where you're going to live. Everything's going to be okay. All right? Look, goodbye to the old, hello to the new. There's a lot of newness here. God knows where he needs to be. This is the perfect time for this, guys. This solar eclipse is changing a lot of things. When? Summertime for some of you. Don't get caught up in the timing. Everything that you're asking for becomes yours in the summertime. Holy shit. And you know what, guys? I'm going to show you this card. I'm going to have to text my son after I'm done because I may have to pick him up late. But you guys are important and my son knows this. New home. Take steps to move, such as contacting a real estate agent. A positive change in your finances allows you to afford a better home. Someone is moving in or out of your home. A relationship change heralds a move. Healing is occurring within your home. Consider a career helping others with their homes, such as feng shui, mural painting, landscaping, or house setting. With the summer here, with the new card, there's a reason why I'm reading for this, because what you're asking for becomes yours in the summertime. Reassurance that your wishes have been heard and divine timing is clearing the way for your answered prayers to come to you at the perfect time. It's now the perfect time for your wishes, your dreams to manifest. You realize your dreams. You'll fully realize your dreams in the summer. You're moving to a warmer location. Spend some time outdoors in the sunshine and with a full spectrum light. Take a vacation, especially to a warm, sunny place. That's also with the sun energy. Get some sun. Some of you need to have more playtime, more fun. Get out there. Have some fun time in the sun. Why are they doing this to me? They want me to read the perfect timing card. If you're wondering when your desire will be fulfilled or when is the best moment to make a change, the answer is now. The universal energies have aligned perfectly and have opened a gateway for you to easily step through. This is one of those times in life when you're on a roll and everything you touch turns to gold. Take advantage of the divine timing and make your move. Any additional preparation at this point would be akin to procrastination. Take one step at a time and move forward today. Your positive thoughts and affirmations are working, so please keep them up. Stop procrastinating and take action. Make a clear decision. Trust your inner sense of timing about this project. Keep the faith as your prayers are on the brink of being realized. Take advantage of your spare time and use it to achieve your goals. Big things are happening, guys. Oh my God, look at the top. Your wish is granted. What you've asked for is coming true. Like, you can't. Debt paid off. Your finances are changing. Somebody's paying off your debt, or you're getting a windfall of money to pay off your debt. Pregnancy. Maybe somebody's getting pregnant. I don't know, guys. This is a lot. It's a lot. I was not expecting that new home to come out. Oh my God. Guys. This is something. Oh my God. I gotta get through this reading. What other guidance do we have for Aquarius? Please and thank you. My guides are like, don't worry, Jess. Aura cleanse. When you feel heavy or run out of luck, go swim at the beach and you'll feel unstuck. Oh, maybe you literally have to go to a beach. See, with the travel? Take a vacation to someplace sunny, warm, okay? Aura cleanse. You guys got to clear your chakra, especially with the solar plexus and a whole bunch of other stuff. Clear your energies. Turquoise. A turquoise crystal is color blue. Its healing magic works on you. Either you need to work with turquoise to help with your healing. Color blue, clearing the throat chakra, okay? And blue is about water, healing energy, purification. Again, with that Queen of Cups energy. But the beach, right? Maybe you need to take a sea salt bath or actually literally go into the beach to do some cleansing. All right. Your love and relationships. What's going on with love and relationships for Aquarius? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian, Sirians, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Of course, it has to go to the carpet. Holy shit. Lightning. Sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, and transformation. What did I say, guys? This is a very powerful solar eclipse. It's shifting everything in your life. Get ready for some lightning fast, sudden changes, okay? The golden mirror, self-absorbed, narcissist, one-sided relationship, love bombing. If you're dealing with somebody who's doing this, it's time for you to shift out of that. Okay, it is not working for your highest good, period. All right, that's for some of you. Also, somebody who was thinking, if you were in a one-sided relationship with somebody before, especially with your counterpart, that has shifted. This person has had an epiphany. They've gone through this huge transformation, and they now want union with you. They want marriage with you. They want a family with you. They're totally changed. Okay. Heartbroken, deeply hurt, sad, separation, breakup, feeling lost, grieving, mourning. This person really misses you a lot. They were very hurt by the separation. They didn't think you were going to leave or something like that. They feel lost without you. And it's like, I can't be like this anymore. I can't deal with this love bombing. I can't be self-absorbed. I don't want this to be one-sided anymore. I want this to change. Look what card was laying out there. I talked about friends. All the love your light extends, its reflection shown in chosen friends. What did I say about the friends you keep, guys? Be careful with that. You need to swap out your friends or need to cut off those cords there with friends. Do it. I know for me, God cut everybody out. Everybody. I have new ones now. There's a few, but you know what? They're pretty awesome people. All right, let's see what this solar eclipse is bringing Aquarius. I keep hearing expect powerful change. What is this new moon solar eclipse in Taurus bringing Aquarius? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian, Sirians, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. A time for healing, balsamic moon. It's time to release negativity. Full moon in Scorpio. Ooh, look at that. Surrender to the divine is at the bottom of the deck. The full moon. Okay. Full moon. They want me to read that card. Let's go here. Life is coming to a head, a point, a conclusion, or a turning point. There may be some kind of change and possibly even some sort of emotional explosion. Tune into your emotions now and see what they're telling you. They're very likely close to the surface no matter when in the moon cycle you pull this card. Matters will soon conclude and you'll find out whether or not your wishes are going to come true. The odds are in your favor as this is a positive card, but you may need to work harder than usual to keep cool as events unfold. I am getting the answers I need. A wish you made may be about to come true. We saw the wish card at the top of the deck for this deck here. And we have the Nine of Cups here, too. It's make or break time. There could be a sense of madness in the air. Breathe deep and stay calm. You may need to forgive someone to release negative energy. It's time to let go of the past and move on. This is a power card, okay? The full moon is often the time when answers are given to questions asked during the new moon, and pulling this card at any time in the lunar cycle suggests answers will be coming your way before too long. Full moon in Scorpio, they want me to read Scorpio. Worrying yourself is pointless. If you're feeling paranoid, stop it. It's time to release any negativity you have around the situation you're asking about. If someone has been unkind to you, perhaps it's time for you to release them. This card heralds an emotionally intense time since both the full moon and Scorpio themselves are both extremely intense. It's time for you to feel all your feelings. There could be some nastiness in the air when you pull this card. If that's the case, take it as a sign to move away from anyone or anything you feel is toxic. For some, however, this card has a totally different meaning. Your sex life can improve now if you make an effort. Use your magic. You have all you need inside you to bring about your desired result. Emote. It's all better out than in. It's time to move from living fearfully to living joyfully. You're right to have your suspicions. Grudges are toxic. Let something go. The end of an argument. Full moon in Scorpio has a sting in its tail. It can herald a vindictive end to a relationship. It can also be a time when we want to be good, but we're naughty. If you pull this card, your dark side and your shadow self may be showing. The full moon in Scorpio is also a time of magic. If you were thinking of making some magic, this is your sign to do it. Alrighty. Alrighty, guys. I mean, all these cards here are pretty much... I just saw the balsamic moon. Where the hell did it go? I mean, you can't make this stuff up. You can't. Oh my gosh, really? Balsamic moon, a time for healing. The past is in the past and a bright future is beckoning. Make sure you both are healed from this. It's not the time to paper over cracks or to simply pretend that everything is okay. You need a little more time to heal and to soothe both yourself and anyone else in need. Anything is possible if you believe it. It's time to surrender, wait to hear guidance from the universe. Powerful insights can be had. If you know that someone or something really isn't good for you, this card is a reminder to surrender. Start to work on your belief and your dreams so you're ready when the time comes. When one is healed, all are healed. That's exactly what I was talking about. It's time to let go of the past. You're about to turn the corner. You need more time to heal. Think about how the situation would look if everyone were healed. Patience is required at the time of the balsamic moon. It's a time for self-care, okay? It's a reminder to go a little bit easy on yourself. The time to step into your creatrix power will come soon enough. Give yourself the time you need. Some of you have done this healing. Others of you, this solar eclipse is really catapulting you to do your healing work. All right? Let it go. Just go with the flow. This is necessary for your ascension process, your evolution of the soul. You can't avoid this. You will keep getting hit with karma if you don't work on your healing. Okay? Again, others of you have done this, and this whole beautiful stuff is happening for you, most likely around the summertime. All right, guys, I hopefully this reading has helped you. If you would like to know exactly what is happening with the solar eclipse for you, what you need to prepare for, what challenges you're going to be facing, and what you need to pay attention to, I have a personal reading for what the solar eclipse is bringing and how to prepare for it. There's a link for that reading in the description box below. If you go to CapellaWellness.com, go to the Capella Service Suite, go to the personalized reading section, you will see that reading at the top of that section, that category, okay? Again, there's also a link in the description box for that solar eclipse reading, the personal reading. Anything else you need, let me know. You can contact me, go to capellawellness.com, or check out my email in the description box and reach me from there, or just send me an email from there. Not, you know what I mean. Anyway, again, I hope this helped. Those of you who are not on your healing, it's time to do it. I'm telling you, Spirit is already telling you what you can have when you do this. It's not easy. If you would like my coaching on this, please reach out to me and we can come up with a plan or something so I can help you with achieving this, okay? All right, Libra. I'm sorry. All right, Aquarius. This concludes your weekly reading. Thank you so very much for watching this video, for subscribing to this channel if you haven't already, and for illuminating that thumbs up button. I would greatly appreciate it. I wish you the best today and always. I send you so much love, and I hope I illuminated your well-being today. Again, this is Jess with Capella Wellness, starring out.